Hello Sagittarius, this is Lisa from The Right Guidance, here to bring in your channeled intuitive guidance for November the 18th through to the 23rd, 2019. We are going to work with two decks, okay? First one, for any love and relationship, we're going to use John Holland's The Psychic Tarot for the heart. And then for general messages, your angels will use the Angel Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue. Okay, so how this works for those of you who have been led here by your guides, thank you for coming. I channel my guidance and I ask for your angels and guides to be in direct communication with my angels and guides to bring in clear and accurate guidance that I can translate for you to help you navigate your week this week. So I love feedback. If you like your reading, you can subscribe to my channel to come back for more. If the reading resonated with you, give me a thumbs up or you can leave me a comment. I love and appreciate that. I love knowing where everybody's watching from as well. And if you would like a personal reading, you can reach me at therightguidance@gmail.com. All right, quite a few. I haven't seen the cards, but let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards for your general. Okay, and for Sagittarius, please, angels and guides, what do they need to know? Asking your angels and guides to step forward, okay? Or send the cards hurling out of my hands, whatever you like. All right. We're going to read the general messages first, and then we'll see, because there's been a lot of, so far I've recorded Cancer, Virgo, and Aquarius, and there was a lot to do with relationships. So if you have a partner, you can watch their reading as well. It's called being a cross watcher, and it just allows you to get like really fine-tuned message for what's happening in the life of your significant other as well. All right, so let's dive in, shall we? So for those of you new, if I look over, I'm listening to my guides or your guides give me a message, and sometimes they show me a picture. So if you see me stall, that's all I'm doing, okay? All right. Wonderful. Your first card message is the Three of Earth, and that could also be tied to a sign. So an earth sign is a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo. It is about creativity and being recognized for your very high quality work. Okay, this is also, you know, anything that you've been working on in a creative sense is going to be recognized or rewarded. You could be promoted as well. This is about you using your creativity. So this is also the possibility for people who are artistic. If you are not, you know, using your creative sense, maybe this is a message for you if you're working on an important project or you're taking on, you know, some sort of an entrepreneurial role. They're saying like, make sure you use your creativity. Make sure it just feels just like you, okay? Because they want you to be authentic, they said, okay? So Justice card is tied to a Libra, okay? So you could be, I forget what other sign got this as well. I think it was us Virgos. I'm a Virgo. Yeah, so the Justice card is like fair and just decisions and things working out in your favor, or that there's going to be a balanced decision that you and someone else make that is fair for both parties, okay? It is about bringing fairness to a situation. This could have to do with even getting a raise because it's fair with the cost of living increase. So it could be anything that you're doing what's right. So make sure this week, if anything has presented itself to you, that you're doing what's right for both parties. This is also like asking you to stand up for what you believe in. So if you find yourself in a situation where you can speak up or you can advocate for someone else, don't sit in the background. Okay, Sagittarius? Okay, let's move on. Another Earth card, and this is like one of the best cards in the deck. It's in traditional tarot, so 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Earth. Again, this could find you with a Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo, having a very happy family life, financial security, and just like everything in your life being wonderful. It is the happy family. So for those of you who have been trying to conceive, maybe you are partnered with an Earth sign. This is just, or You know, this could also be in business. You could be partnering with an earth sign or to do creative work with an earth sign. Because I mean, us Virgos, I can only speak for myself, we're very creative, very intuitive people, and, you know, are great about putting things together. So, you know, depending on what abilities you have, partnering up with a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo could be very beneficial to you from a financial standpoint for a business or for something you're getting off the ground. So this is like, everything's coming up roses card, you know, type of thing. Okay. The three of air, and an air sign is a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So you could find yourself having, this is usually the card about sadness, taking time to heal. And this is you needing, see here in the picture, see how the little guy is being surrounded with support. You need support. So there could be something, you know, this is not going to resonate with everybody, but this message is for certain people, right? If you've been going through a difficult time, or you have been processing something, say in someone's guide, so like for most of the year, half of a year for sure, if you've found yourself sad or down or depressed or processing, this is necessary in this earth school, right? Sometimes we have to pull back. Sometimes it may feel sad. An ending could feel sad. It could be just anything that you need time to heal. But there, you know, with this message comes from, you could need assistance in helping with that healing. You could grab yourself, you know, a spiritual, you know, helper. You could consult a priest. You could consult a counselor, a therapist, or a life coach like myself, just to help you assess and make great goals and make a plan for going forward, right? Because you got those other very positive cards, right? All right. Again, another air card. Okay, challenging information coming your way, but they're like, listen, you can handle whatever it is. And there's just a bit of delay. So if you were hoping for something to happen quickly, it's just there's you have to trust in divine timing, right? Just like all of us become very impatient in things. For me, this card is that, you know, you are supported, so you're just going to have to believe, okay, in that divine right timing. You could have some challenging information come from an air sign, from a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius too, right? So, you know, put your sword down. Again, remember you got the Justice card, right? So fair, balanced, and just decisions for both parties. You know, in case someone like that, you know, an air sign is perhaps thrown a wrench into your plans. Maybe you got laid off from a job. And there's just challenging information and change to your plans because now you have to figure out what you're doing with your career. There's a possibility of that. Okay. So don't give me a thumbs down. It's not a bad news. It's just like you got the 10, you got, you know, these other two very positive cards, right? We still have two more cards from the general side. So let's see what else. Yeah, this is good. New career opportunities. So in case any of you have, been let go, laid off, or anything like that, there's been a change of plans. Maybe you didn't get the raise you were hoping for, you didn't get the promotion, and you're thinking about going elsewhere. There is the possibility of a gift, money, time, effort, new career opportunities. And there's just balance in your life, right? There's balance coming to your life, perhaps more money, so that you're able to make plans. Okay, so, you know, there's an opportunity coming that could be better than you expect, and you'll just have to, you know, expect it to come, be excited, and remain curious, right? And you're, oh, this is awesome. The World card, Major Arcana card. And I think there were two signs that had something like this. One of them was the actual world card. One was like there was a world transmission that came in through the guide. So the World card is in Major Arcana. We have the full card that starts off at 0, and then we have the 21st card, and Major Arcana is the World. Okay. The great thing about this card is saying everything up until this point, and since we've got three signs that also got this message, everything that you've learned up until this point, okay, like any difficulty, any challenge, anything with like karmic relationships, anything that you've learned and processed that has been difficult, it's letting you know that after the World card would come back the Full card, right, which is rebirth, right? And so you got that message, right? There's you know, a happy family life, rewarding, okay, gifts of money, gifts of a new career, all kinds of good positive things happening. So the rebirth or the resurgence of something or a project you've been working on is going to come to fruition, and that's going to change your world, and it's going to allow you a new beginning. So perhaps taking a career you already have, putting your creative spin on it, putting a lot of energy, love, and attention. Maybe you've been doing something like that on a project, and this is letting you know that everything is going to come to fruition for that main project, right? So good messages. So let's do your relationships. So before I turn the cards over, it could be a significant other, the person that you actually love, someone coming in, and family and friends, and anyone who you do associate with, right? Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Success and growth. So this is very much tied to you using your creative abilities to get where you want to go. So kind of piggybacking off those former messages. So this is a fantastic card, letting you know that all the ideas, see how all the ideas and all that growth is surrounded, you know, see that tree that's growing in behind him? You know, you're growing, okay? Everything you've learned up until now has given you so much success and so much growth. Maybe it doesn't feel like that, but you've learned a lot about you. And that's what we do here in this Earth School, right? We learn about ourselves, we learn what's great, we learn what's not great, and we work on what's not great so we can become more great. And it's just about putting your best creative self forward. To me, that's what that card means. So don't be afraid to kind of put yourself out there, even in relationship, because there's success and growth. So for those of you who are moving towards a new relationship or new relationships on offer for you, you know, there's going to be success, and that person's going to help you grow as a result. And that's what every relationship with a significant other should bring to you. Okay. This is the Magician card. This is the card in this deck. It's the card of manifestations and manifesting the love life and the relationships that you want. It takes a great effort, but it also takes, you know, putting that out there. For my singles, okay, what is it you want? You have to be very clear on what you bring to the table. You can think, okay, what have I learned about myself this far? What is so great about me? You know, what do I bring to the table? What makes me a great partner? And then what is it you need in a partner? You have to be very clear. You can say to God, the universe, your angels and guides, this is the type of partner I'm looking for. This is like the balance I'm looking for in relationships, and I'd like to manifest that person right now. Okay. You are rebuilding. Okay, so see here, she's got her hands on her heart chakra, and I believe so. Yep, her heart chakra. And you know, it says here it's the rebuilding card, but it is about, you know what, like sometimes a lot of us, when we've had some endings, we close ourselves off to the possibility that someone new and wonderful is coming. We don't believe that we're gonna get what we're looking for. And it's like, listen, you have to manifest and be really clear with the universe about what you're looking for, and then you have to expect it to happen. But when it shows up, and even in the process of it showing up, you have to open your heart so that someone is attracted to your light, right? Because if you walk, you know, if you walk to work, or you take, you know, any of the trains to work, and if you're looking down, what if you're supposed to meet that person on the train and you're like too busy, right? You have to look at people in the eye. You have to open your heart so that they can feel that attraction to you, and it feels like that person's available. If someone just kind of looks at you and looks away, that person's not, especially as a girl, we know that person's not interested, right? So if you're interested, it's got to feel like interest. You got to gaze at someone, you have to smile, and you have to have your heart open to receive, right? 2 more cards. Yeah. Releasing the old you, the old belief system about you in relationships, the old belief system about how your family works. Okay, this is for someone whose family dynamic is just an absolute chaos. Okay, this is not, obviously that wasn't everybody's message, but there's someone whose, you know, message was that their family feels like they're in chaos, and they want you guys to turn a new leaf. They want you to put your best foot forward. They want you to shed light on the family and say, this is this is not working, and we have to find a new way, and we have to just start fresh, and we have to, you know, make peace with what happened. Okay, so your last card, wonderful, wonderful message of giving and receiving. See here how there's 4 hands and there's colors, and you know, can you give healing to someone, and can you receive healing from someone? Can you give gifts of your intuition to someone, and can you receive someone else's intuition helping you make, you know, positive changes? Maybe someone like me. So it's like there is balance, give and receive, that's necessary in relationships. So you have to, again, when you're assessing what you bring to the table, for those of you who are partnered, are you giving too much, leaving you resentful? Are you not, are you not giving, leaving your partner resentful? So we have to make sure that we're constantly giving the best of ourselves and giving the communication to our partner to let them know how we need support in that time. And then you allow that person to give to you the support that they know how from their heart, or the healing that they know how to give, or by them using their creative intuition on how to help you problem solve. Okay, so these are your messages for the week. I would love some feedback on how that resonated with you. Please give me a thumbs up and a subscribe while you're there. Bum, bum, bum. I'd really appreciate it. Take good care, and I'll see you next week, Sagittarius.